Landscape engineer summary, Betty, Wakefield School. You have more than a quarter inch of rust in the connection there. It has not, it still has original hardware square bolts, 50 to 75 years old. The corner there, you can see all the rust in it. Someone came in and did work on the treads and some other work, but did not change the bolts in the railing. They're all original hardware, 50, 75 year old. The gussets here, the same thing. Old square bolts, you can see how bad that nut is right there. Cement there looks good. Cement down in that channel, you can see the cracking and the opening beside it. Needs to be checked. The bracket here, you can see all the rust in it. Square bolts, all original hardware. The railing here, somebody welded it, but not change any of the bolts in the middle. Welded the connections together. You can see all of the gusset here, all the rust in it, the angle connections there, T-connection, the double angle connection here, all the rust in it. The grating, somebody took a piece of a tread and put it in here and beat it down so it'd be level. Square bolts on the railing, but it has been welded to the flooring. As you can see here, corner here, several new bolts in it, but they didn't close the corner up tight to keep the rust out of it. Up here, no new all original hardware, 50, 75 year old. You can see the spacer starting to rust out. Your connection here, all original hardware. Square bolts gone there, it's eating into, gotta be cleaned out. Original hardware there. Somebody welded a new clip on the corner here. New plate to hold the gusset on, to replace the bolted on gusset. They welded a piece of angle in the corner here to reinforce the corner here. They took out the old bolted bracket and welded a corner in there. This side they left the bolts in, but reinforced it. But they welded the top here, but they didn't put any weld on this side. Looks reasonably new clips welded onto the old treads. At one time this was bolted, but somebody had changed the treads clips and welded them in. The railings are still all original square bolts, original hardware. You can see some of the spaces starting to go in that. They should be sealed better to keep the rods from rotting out. Gusset here, it has a bolt that's already snapped and a bolt down there that's snapped with the amount of rust in it. That is a dangerous condition that should get bolts replaced immediately. Here you can see the stringer connection to the channel. It's all full of rust where they did not clean it out. Grating has wires on it, but they serve no purpose. The grating is welded down. Someone, instead of replacing that piece of grating in the corner, they welded a piece of diamond plate on top of it, which is a trip hazard. Like there might have been something went through there one time. Here they welded new angle iron clips on, took the bolt to one side, welded a new gusset on to support that brace, welded the corner here. You can still see original hardware for the rails, but they are welded in some place. The treads have new clips on them and they have been welded on. It is, don't know if it's sitting on a concrete pad as required because it's covered over with pavement. So it's the bottom of it is buried in the pavement. The angle iron gusset here. They welded a piece of flat stock on here, but they did not do any of the brickwork. And you can see in here all how badly it was deteriorated before they welded that new piece on. You can see it here. And that's the corner up there. You can see the corner bracket, no new bolts in it.
I was working on it. I don't know how far she got.
Same thing there. This bracket here comes down, still has all original hardware, 75-year-old bolts. Question the angle going into the wall and space on that.
All right, thanks. Okay, and if not, can you call back and I'll make sure she gets it done. All right.
And that's fire escape number 1, which goes from the ground to the second floor. Fire escape number 2, from the ground to the first floor. You can see when someone's replaced the bottom of the channel. It's all new welded on clips. You can see the gusset here where they did not clean it out. It's all the rust in it. You can see the angle here where all the rust is in it, and the gusset plates here, how bad they are. Same thing with the angle plates here connecting the channel. And the bottom of the channel angle here is gone. It's got a large hole in it, which needs to be attended to. You can see my finger to the bottom of it. Corner here, instead of rebolting it and reclosing in the corner, they welded a piece of flat bar inside, which left this hanging still wide open. Channel here at the wall, you can see the brick, and the brick here that needs to be checked for the strength in the wall. You can see where they had bolted on clips. Now it's all welded on clips, all welded on treads. All the clips have been changed from bolted clips to welded on clips at one time. There is no visible rust buildup behind the treads. Flat bar here would tell me there might have been a hole in the channel. That's why they had to fill it in that way. And the same thing with that one and this one. You can see the corner brackets. They changed the angle clips, put in all welded ones. Same thing on this side, all welded ones.